DX has a lot to offer, and to get the most out of your environment, you need to minimally be on 9.5. But our latest and greatest comes when you're running a Kubernetes deployment. We understand that there may be reasons why you haven't made the move just yet, so let's make sure you have all the facts, get excited about what's available, and demystify the challenges of getting there. First, you might be wondering what's included in our Kubernetes deployment, so let's break it down. Up first, our Digital Asset Manager, or DAM for short. It's a repository for your images, documents, and videos on a production scale, and is fully integrated into the DX content authoring experience. This makes placing DAM assets on DX pages a breeze. Want to integrate with third-party digital platforms? DX provides an API and new UI tool for business users to search and select any DAM asset easily. The DAM's also multilingual ready and easily configured with Google Vision, paving the way for AI-enabled tagging for even faster asset searches and organization. We also have our improved headless content composer tool. It acts like a new UI for our central content repository and is designed specifically for content authors who own the complete experience. You can easily define your content model, content templates, and create and edit content tailor-made for all channels. Every change is tracked, so you can compare to other versions and even restore to prior versions. Our Content Composer tool also includes workflow, and hot off the presses are new AI assistants for tasks like sentiment analysis, summary creation, and tagging, simplifying SEO optimization. And of course, our world-class API layer is second to none. You can deliver consistent, branded experiences anywhere using any framework. It also improves developer productivity and efficiency by cutting down on service calls and payload sizes. Developers will feel at home with our API Explorer and Sample React app. We proudly support over 2,000 APIs, which make embedding content and digital assets into third-party and mobile properties seamless. And with Open API and Swagger support, development is a breeze. And the cherry on top? We've just added Vault Foundry, our API management and data integration capability, into DX Cloud native licensing. This gives our customers access to over 200 connectors to swiftly integrate with your essential backend services and APIs. This is brand new, and the possibilities are endless, from accelerating and streamlining API management to opening the door to new data-rich experience personalization. If you're excited as we are, you can learn how to use Vault Foundry by getting in touch with us to chat and even get a free personalized demo. Now, let's delve deeper into the pivotal capabilities that Kubernetes brings to the table. With Kubernetes, you're positioned to optimally utilize your hardware. You can dynamically autoscale during traffic surges, ensuring smooth user experiences no matter the demand. And let's talk about automation. Gone are the days of prolonged deployment processes. With Kubernetes, you can roll out updates swiftly and transform your environment in record time. But what truly stands out is the ability to shape your environment to your exact needs with our composable architecture. Not using certain modules? Simply switch them off. Need to boost capacity for specific functions? Easily allocate more resources. With the composable nature of Kubernetes, it's all about ensuring the right fit for your requirements, giving you the agility to adapt based on your real-time demands. And there's even more value to unwrap. Since version 8.5, we've been relentlessly enhancing our offerings. A whopping 236 new features have been added. We've addressed over 6,000 bugs, and over 190 security fixes have been incorporated, ensuring a robust and secure environment for all users. And now I want to bring Mike in to discuss some myths about 9.5. Mike, I think you can provide a unique perspective on this conversation. As a DX customer turned product manager, you can see this from multiple perspectives. What are you hearing from customers?
Well, let's start with the most common myth, that upgrading to 9.5 is going to take months. But actually, for most, it's straightforward. Most upgrades are similar to installing a fix pack, meaning reaching 9.5 feels a lot more like a minor update than a major upgrade. Another myth is that customers are concerned that their applications won't work. But we've ensured compatibility across the board, and most of all the applications will function seamlessly. And with the others, you'll just need a few tweaks.
You know, Mike, another myth I hear is that our user session licensing will increase the licensing cost. Contrary to that belief, we anticipate a drop in total cost of ownership with DX on Kubernetes. And here's why. You pay only for the hardware you actively use. Scale up during high traffic, scale down during the lulls. It's important to know that the key features like API Manager, DAM, and headless CMS come inclusive, eliminating the need for third-party solutions. Maintenance and administration costs are generally much lower in Kubernetes environments compared to traditional on-prem setups. Plus, PVU counting and compliance have become a thing of the past. Our customer feedback consistently points to one of two outcomes: substantial cost savings compared to running their traditional on-prem environment, or the ability to provide more resilient and scalable environments, something prohibitively expensive based on a PVU capacity-based licensing model.
But let's keep the momentum going with the next myth. DX on Kubernetes is too new and unproven. I don't want to be the first to take advantage of that platform. I can understand where this comes from, but rest assured, the time is now. We've had a significant number of customers already make that transition, and the numbers are climbing. We've been working on Kubernetes since 2017 and improving and hardening it ever since. Anyone making the shift now won't be the first, the second, or even an early adopter.
Okay, this next one is not really a myth, but it's a real concern I have personally heard from customers, that their teams don't possess the required expertise to transition or operate on a new platform.
I've had similar interactions, Kyle, but the good news is that customers are not alone in this. They can opt for a low-cost services engagement. These are tailored to equip teams with the necessary skills, draft custom migration strategy, and offer consistent support throughout that transition. And for teams trying to streamline, we have our DX Cloud offering. Here, HCL takes the reins, managing the DX environment on the client's behalf. And there's even a third option. We have great business partners who are seasoned and adept at guiding customers through their transformative journeys.
Okay, Mike, one more for you. There are rumors Kubernetes is not viable for an on-premises deployment.
That's a misconception. Many of our clients successfully run cloud-native setups right in their own data centers. Most of them prefer OpenShift for this purpose, though it's not a strict prerequisite.
Thanks for addressing these, Mike. It's essential for our customers to base their decisions on facts and not myths. Next, let's deep dive into the migration steps in detail to further equip our audience with the knowledge to navigate the upgrade. As I understand, the transition can be broadly categorized into two phases. The initial step is to transition to 9.5, correct?
Exactly, Kyle. To achieve that, users need to install CF17 or its latest version, or anything in between. For those that want to leverage the latest features, update both the theme and the content, execute the config engine task to enable the new UI features for 9.5. Lastly, testing and fine-tuning the system for optimal performance is crucial as a foundational best practice.
So it's essentially about installing a CF and executing a command line. That seems manageable. What about the subsequent transition to Kubernetes?
Well, that's a bit more of a structured approach. You begin by preparing the existing environment, export the theme, perform content maintenance and pruning, export the portlets, pages, and personalization, and don't forget to export any customizations from the application server. Once that's set, move on to installing the new target environment for 9.5, import the theme, personalization, and any of those customizations, set up a syndication pair, import the applications and pages, initiate the syndication, and finally, test and fine-tune performance to ensure optimal outcomes.
Thanks, Mike, for sharing how this process can be streamlined and methodical. Next, let's go over our partner community in Lab Services, who have been instrumental in aiding our customers in their transitions. It's evident that customers seeking assistance or guidance should collaborate closely with the HCL team. Can you shed some light on our new Kubernetes Deploy Accelerator and why customers need to sign up for one?
The Kubernetes Deploy Accelerator is essentially a comprehensive starter kit. It encapsulates all essential elements required for a seamless migration. What it offers is a thorough assessment of your existing setup, a detailed analysis of the desired goal, including the target Kubernetes platform, and an exhaustive assessment report encompassing the high-level migration blueprint. We'll also help identify potential risks and corresponding mitigation strategies. We'll give proposals for sizing the customer's DX Kubernetes deployment and a reference architecture and bill of materials for the chosen target environment. It also includes 3 days of structured training and enablement, elaborating on the step-by-step process and best practices for launching and operating the HCL DX on Kubernetes. And finally, 80 hours of expert mentoring and hands-on technical assistance tailored to the client's Kubernetes deployment and migration journey.
Mike, our conversation today has been truly enlightening. A huge thanks for breaking down the migration process and clarifying our customers' questions. For those watching and eager to embark on this transformative journey, let me reiterate your options. Our HCL technical advisor team is always available, prepped, and keen to address any of your questions or concerns. If you need specialized end-to-end assistance, the HCL Lab Services is your go-to. They are committed to facilitating a smooth transition with their premium white glove service. Additionally, our esteemed business partners are equipped to offer similar support. And if you're pondering about the best licensing model tailored to your requirements, our HCL product specialists are standing by to guide you through the decision-making process. Our entire HCL ecosystem is geared towards making your upgrade journey smooth and rewarding. We look forward to helping you.